Hi guys, it's Lisa here for the Bumblebee Collective to do some reading and some channeling for you. I already tried to record this once and I ran out of phone storage, but I don't want to re-pull because it was like a really good spread we had going. So my first pull I got the Knight of Swords, Justice, and the World. That's all about it's the fastest moving knight in the deck. That's about like new information being brought forward to you. Justice is exactly what it seems like. It's about the point in time at which you find out, are you on the right side or the wrong side of the scales balancing? And that is related to the Judgment card. It's about, just figuring out whether your actions have led to a kind of justice that you like. Put it that way. And then we have the World, which is all about like a successful cycle of completion or completion of a cycle. And then, and this is where it started to get crazy, I was in the middle of getting clarifying cards when it cut off. We have the Seven of Cups clarifying the Knight of Swords. So where swords are about communication, cups are about emotions. This card is a card of options. Whether that's somebody like deciding and you're waiting on an answer, or you're the one who has offers coming to you and you've got decisions to make. Either way, that card I see as kind of like pretty neutral. It's very situation dependent. Then to clarify justice, I got the Knight of Cups. So now we have two knights. And if we think of knights like we do as coming forward with offers, that's interesting. It's like there's an emotional offer. Sometimes people see that as like a love offer. Then we also have like some sort of a communication based like offer as opposed to like a feelings based one with the Knight of Swords. Then it got really, really crazy because I pulled another knight, which was to clarify the World. The Knight of Wands is very fiery, moves really fast. This one I see as sort of like unwieldy, where Knight of Swords is moving really fast and is very clear on what he wants to say. The Knight of Wands is just like excited and sometimes can come in hot. Whether that's helpful or not really depends on the situation. And I just saw 242 on the clock. Okay, let's get a card, like a seventh card from what's here, just to kind of give us like overall energy, because I still don't know what this is about necessarily. Nine of Pentacles. So that's the card of independence. That's about kind of like tending your own garden, providing for yourself, making sure you have everything that you need and that you've got stability. And with all of these knights happening, plus justice, plus the World, it just feels like maybe you are in the center of like whatever all of this action and energy is. And maybe it's your independence that has allowed for the success of this, whatever it is. I don't know. Let's see. What can you tell us about the situation, Spirit? No, there's a lot of action. Is it like an emotional situation? Is it a work situation? Two of Pentacles just flew out. King of Cups. Okay, that's all. So we have Two of Pentacles. I said something about a decision before, like waiting on a decision. Feels like maybe it is like financial, especially with the Nine of Cups here, or sorry, Nine of Pentacles as like the center card. And then we have the King of Cups, who is definitely friends to the Knight of Cups. That's about like emotional mastery, which is interesting. I don't know, this one's kind of stumping me, you guys. I'd love to hear what you think. Six of Pentacles. Okay, I think that this is like some kind of a financial situation, message, whatever. Six of Pentacles is a card of balance. It's about giving and receiving, like making sure that the flow is happening in the way that it needs to. People who have what they need can like give to those who don't have what they need. It's like an exchange. We've got scales in the Six of Pentacles. We've got scales obviously in Justice, and they're very related as concepts. Like if you think about it, it's justice that everybody has what they need. And so now we've got all these pentacles out. This feels like some kind of like a money related thing, money, job, whatever. But because, we have the King of Cups, there is like an emotional component to this. And honestly, like when is there not when it comes to like matters of money and career and all of that? Like people love to say like it's not business, it's personal, but everything's personal on a certain level. Taking things personally is a different story. It's not good to take things personally, but I don't know. As like an entrepreneur, as a business owner, I don't really see how business is ever not personal. So let's see. Maybe that's what this is about. Five of Pentacles came out. We had six already. And Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the High Priestess. Okay, so I can never not, even if they're different suits, I can never not see 5, 6, 7 like coming together as sequence. Anytime I see that, I think about like step by step. You're putting the steps in, you're like doing what you gotta do. And that feels very much like, you know, you keep going along. And then eventually justice comes. And because the High Priestess is here, that's all about, that's like a card of intuition. Sometimes shadow sides, but mainly intuition. Whenever I see this card in a spread that's like personal, I take it as like, that's me and I've like got a clear read on what's going on. And so that situation where you've got like all these knights coming your way and all this like energy and information and like decision flow and whatever, this is really telling me whatever, however you think it's going to go is right. Like trust your intuition. Can you tell us, angels, about the High Priestess? Really drawn to the moon that's like tangled up in her skirt. My crown chakra's going crazy now. I wasn't feeling that before. Let's take those for now. We got Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands again, Ten of Swords. Okay, so I mean, with every ending is a beginning. We know that. And we had the Knight of Wands come out again, plus Ace of Wands. So that actually does make me think that this is some kind of like a, if not business, like some kind of like an endeavor around creation. It could be like an art project or something. But it feels like the Knight of Wands is the one delivering this new moment, this new chapter, whatever that is that the world represented. I think it's the Knight of Wands, fire energy that's bringing it in. Especially because we have Ten of Swords, which is like completion, and completion inside of like the swords cycle, that like air cycle. Moving into like a fiery situation, moment, whatever. And we pulled those all to actually clarify the High Priestess. So I don't know if there's like, maybe you've been thinking about there needs to be an ending, what's going to happen. It feels like this is what's going to happen. Can you just tell us, angels, am I getting this right? Am I channeling for somebody right now? What do they need to hear for clarification? Page of Cups came out. And something else. Let's see. Two of Swords. Page of Cups, Two of Swords. Lots of twos, because we had Two of Pentacles before. High Priestess is a two. That's like mirror energy, like twin energy. Page of Cups is another one kind of like coming forward with an offer, but not as like mature as a Knight. In like the Suit of Cups being about emotion, I tend to think about the Page of Cups as being like less emotionally mature than the Knight. And then two, it's like these are all decision cards too, like twos in the suits. So I don't know. This one is about, like, Swords is about indecision, crossroads, which actually is bringing me back to this and the idea that, like, maybe you're contemplating an ending and you're wondering, like, what's going to happen. It feels actually like, now that we're kind of getting into it, like maybe it's like the contemplation of an ending and, like, the justice of that situation that's going on here. Okay. I think this is like almost everything, but let's see, angels. What can you tell us for just like a little more clarity on the crossroads of it all? This like two energy. Choices, decisions, balancing. King of Pentacles came out. And Four of Swords. I mean, these are both contemplative cards, but this is about rest. This is about, like, overthinking and, like, feeling stuck. And then King of Pentacles. Pure stability. We already had the King of Cups. So I don't know, whatever it is, there's like a money component to this, like a financial or like work-related component. All right, I'm going to put these all away. Spirits, angels, guides, what does the Bumblebee Collective need to hear about this message? And remember, if this found you, then there's something in it for you, but what that is for you to decide. It's based on your intuition. If there's anything about this message that doesn't resonate or it doesn't feel right, then it's not for you. And if parts of this message do feel right, then those are the parts that are for you. All right, 10 of Wands, so another 10, another 7 Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles again, 10 of Cups. Guys, it's just like 10s and 2s and 7s. And Knights and Kings. Like, there's so many repeating. So we've had 3 10s, though. We've had 3 2s. We've only had 2 7s. But 10s and 2s might be significant for you. Page of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. In relationship to each other, this is like you're still looking, waiting, watching. Things are growing, but it's not time to, like, harvest. Page of Pentacles is like new energy, new life into a situation. Guys, I think that this is just like the decision point, like being the thing that's going to bring your justice in. So I don't know what it is you have to make a decision on. But like too many cards came up for it to not feel like that's the case. Okay, angels, let's get some closeout cards, please. Final message. Ha! You guys are gonna laugh. Okay, we have Knight of Swords again, Justice again, Seven of Cups again, and then a new one, Nine of Swords, sorry. Okay, well, we've just come full circle. There's information coming, justice coming, as soon as you make a decision. And because this is here and it's so much like Ten of Swords energy, Ten of Wands energy, whatever this thing is that's keeping you up at night, whatever like decision needs to be made, fucking make it. Because once you do, especially justice. Okay? Don't delay your justice. That's it. Thanks, guys. See you later.